Hi everybody, it's Tabby here, and I am here with part 3 of my Stamperia Atelier des Arts paper collection and the swatch book that I've been working on. It's finally finished and I have started using it actually this weekend. I started putting some colors in here and I just wanted to show you the finished product. So I think in part 2, I should have went back and watched that video. I think I just had the cover all done and I hadn't decided on a closure, which I made that decision. This is one of those little, I believe it's the Tim Holtz fastener. And then I just did an eyelet in the back with a stretchy ribbon. And this is actually a little, it was in a package of little ribbon hair ties that I bought. And I tried a bunch of different elastic pieces, seam binding, and I ended up liking this little ribbon the best. So the color I think just goes well with the frames and stuff on the cover. So that's that. And then I did end up putting the metal book corners, so to protect the edges. And then the signatures, first we'll start the end papers. I know I was deciding on what end papers to use, and I'm really happy with the papers that I picked out, obviously from the collection. I just think these scream end papers, so look how pretty those are. And I don't think I'm going to be putting any pockets or anything in the covers, the front cover or the back cover. I kind of like it just like it is, to just be a swatch book and not get into the journal-y, pockets and stuff like that. So anyways, here we go. The hidden spine worked out really well. Sorry, I thought somebody was here. My driveway chime went off, but I think it's just a deer. They put that off all the time. Anyways, okay, back on track. Sorry about that. Okay, I was talking about my hidden spine, and this is a book cloth that I put down, a brown, which I thought coordinated well with the paper, and then my spine is under that. And then I, glued that all together, sewed in my signatures, and put it in here with, I can't even remember which glue I used. I think I used some sort of PVA glue, but it's held in there very well. So yeah. So I think I'm going to start doing all of my journals like that. It was pretty easy to do. This was my first hidden spine. And yeah, it was pretty easy. So my first swatch was I just got these Finnabair liquid acrylics, and oh, they're so fun. I haven't used them yet, but just swatching them, I can't wait to use them. And I don't know, I think they've been out a while, but they're new to me. So in case you're not familiar, let me get... Oh, do you think I can find my... Okay, this is what they look like. They're these. Yeah. And I actually bought these from Mary Seaver and Michelle Girly Girl, have sales, and they are my mixed media supplier. They have all the cool stuff, so stuff I didn't even know I needed. But anyways, so I got those, and I can't wait to try those out on a project. This little paper clip, I used a little tiny Tim Holtz, one of the tiny paper clips, and I just did a little, kind of like a label. I think I used either triple thick or glossy accents on top of it, but this is from the paper collection. And it just says create, and it's laid on top of some of the other patterned paper from the collection, obviously. And I thought I would do one of these with a little artsy, a little artsy picture or a saying for each signature, just to kind of tuck in here somewhere. So I left spots, space on the back for more of these when I get them. so I can swatch more. And then the second item that I swatched are my Finnabair waxes. And I'm not done doing these yet. I've got these sitting beside me. I have to put these on. So I left the back here to do those. And then this morning I actually did my Creative Expressions, the metallic gilding polish. I think it's called Cosmic Shimmer is the name of the gilding polishes. But I discovered I hadn't used my Enchanted Gold in probably over a year because I've been using the Finnabair waxes. And my Enchanted Gold was completely dried up. So I put some water in it and I hope it will kind of reconstitute it. I don't know if it'll work, but I had to try it. There was just a little bit left in the container, but enough that I don't want it to go to waste. So if I can get it back, working, then I'll swatch that. But right now, sadly, Enchanted Gold is blank because everything was dried up in that little container. So this is a lesson to me. Use your stuff, don't let it sit around. I know certain things don't have an endless shelf life, so that was an eye-opener to me that did what it did. So, and I don't know, it could have been my fault. Maybe I didn't have the cap on tight. I'm not sure. But anyways, so see, I still have tons of space left in here to do all of my other products. This ended up being, let's see, 5 signatures. And I might do, like one signature kind of devoted to Finnabair, one signature devoted to Stamperia. I'll just see how it all shakes out. But it was actually pretty relaxing. I started swatching yesterday when I was watching Maddie and Madison's sale, Spectrum Art Creations. They have a sale on YouTube every Saturday. And so I wasn't really in the mood to craft, but actually swatching in this book made me feel like I was doing something creative. So it's, it actually is, it's fun. I love this paper collection so much. So my inspiration for the whole swatch book, I think I said this in one of the other videos, was these rice papers, and there's also paper in here that kind of matches this, I believe. Anyways, when I saw that, I'm like, oh, I want a swatch book. I want a swatch book that looks like that. These kinds of pages. Yeah, this is the page. Oh, so my next project is going to be, I'm going to call it my idea book, my artsy idea book. And I'm going to use all the rice paper, all the paper, and do an actual larger journal style book for all of my ideas and notes about, different products and what you do. And it'll kind of coordinate with the swatch book, I think. So another little thing that I am in the process of doing, I want to do some dangles. And these are those dominoes that everybody's going crazy over. You can get them at Dollar Tree. So I just sanded them and put some white gesso on the front and the back and just popped some of that rice paper down. And I really like the paintbrush. So I'll probably do a couple of holes, one on the top and one on the bottom. Do some dangle beads and some charms. And this will go on my idea book. I don't think I'll put one on this swatch book, just because maybe I will. I have room to do one. We'll see. But anyways, I was playing with the dominoes, the wooden dominoes, and thought, these little pieces of the rice paper with the swatches and all that stuff, they go well on those. It's like the perfect size. So I'm going to do something with these. So that'll be the next series of videos will be the idea book and the little accessories to go with it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you find time today to create something that makes you happy. And until next time, bye-bye and take care.